Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Guru. I hope you guys are doing great. And welcome back to episode 39 of Genshin Impact. As I mentioned in my previous video, I still have 3 more story quests that I have yet to do, which is Hu Tao, Yelan, as well as Kazuha. So we're going to start off with Hu Tao first. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. I already got my party ready, so we're just gonna go straight into it. Let's go ahead and start the story quest. I wonder what's the story gonna be actually. Wu Wang Hill over here. This is the ghostly area, right? It's above there. Do I not have a... Oh, I think I can teleport to the domain. It's above. Yep, this area. I was not actually planning to roll for Hu Tao, but at that time there was Diona for the 4-star, and I was trying to get Constellation for Diona as well, and somehow I managed to get her within 10 pull, if I'm not mistaken. Which is quite insane. I totally forgot about it. I was supposed to change to English voice. I'll do it after this. Boom. Oh, Undertaker. You're overreacting, Paimon. You're not wrong though.
君たちは誰？旅人？もしかして外国の人？いや、そんな格好見たことがない。まさかあの世から来たのか？俺は葬儀のためにここに来ただけで悪いことをしてたわけじゃないんだ。どうかご勘弁を。
He's the one who's scared of us.
怯えた一般人だな。なんかオイラよりもビビってるぞ。
Did I scare him?
ここはオイラの出番だな。そう怖がるなって。別に何かしようってわけじゃないから。
俺に何を？
Chill, dude.
おい、そんなビビるなよ。とにかく落ち着けって。
落ち着け？それってつまりおとなしくしなかったらひどい目に遭わすってことか？来るな！俺は何もしてない！来るな！
Dang, he's the one who's overreacting the most.
だから何もしないって。
Chase after him?
おいら、何かまずいことでも言ったか？何か問題でも起きたら大変だ。とりあえず追いかけよう。
Okay, gonna go ahead and change to English. I think it's automatically changed already. Let's just go ahead and try. Oh, there's Hu Tao.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Clients? Do we ask for service?
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us
Yeah.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a
Mung.
funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhangli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm
Okay.
Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
Trifling matters.
A satisfying
Such
place
as?
to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, I don't think we are considered a client. We didn't ask for your service.
If we are looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Oh, okay.
Sooner or later.
I see.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
The fuck?
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Whoa! Slow down! That's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, is everyone over there is a weirdo?
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony.
Okay.
It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
We're just passing by.
Understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
Yep.
Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Would, to be precise.
Wood? What the hell? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels.
Wicker, bamboo, wood,
and
marble.
The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
And what does wood? Where does the wood stand? Number
I've
2?
just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked.
What the hell? You just thought of it?
Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Charming.
Touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
Yeah, what's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Such as?
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
Wait, are we really? Oh, we're searching for our twin sister.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
No thank you.
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
Alright.
When did we become your assistants?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead?
She's that kind of person, huh?
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
I have to agree.
For our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
Dang, she's very excited about this stuff.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
I mean, Lan kind of makes sense. We do want to make sure that our adventurer is alive though, so you cannot really blame them. Yes, you cannot expect the unexpected to happen. Death does happen at unexpected time, but we cannot really prepare for it. That's what I want to say.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
What kind of special offer?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
Maybe you should discuss with Yanfei. I think she would probably have some
Then I
idea,
organized the Wangsheng business
legally as well as promotional wise.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors.
Oh, previous director. I wonder who that is.
So now,
Is it someone we
I go
know?
door to door looking looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Oh,
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
yeah. It's kind of weird, and no wonder you're on the milliliters spread.
All right, then. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair.
What if she come out with weird, weird stuff?
Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a
Again,
moment.
when did we come out your assistant?
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants!
Yeah.
Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
I wonder if we gonna meet with Zhongli for this quest. Oh,
You must be the director's new hires.
not exactly.
Yes, we're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful?
All the tiles should be blank. In which case, the character on the back of the tile must be the special offer. Oh, okay. Who else are we gonna have? Oh, going inside? Oh, no, just examine the door. So behind this door is... Alright.
Keep going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale.
Bumper
Buy
sale?
one, get one free. Buy two, get three free.
What the
More
hell?
for your Mora.
That's a lot.
I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
Just give up, dude. You're not winning the argument.
Giving up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
We have no choice, Paimon. We got dragged.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
I've seen ghosts.
More approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Which one exactly? I don't remember. Is it the girl at the hill?
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible.
Okay.
So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
Yeah, that's why people think you're
I
weird.
never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear.
Okay.
All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G?
Big G, what the heck? Who's that?
Gee, who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Okay, where are we heading to?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Let's just teleport. Who is this? Little Wu?
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
I don't know. Ask her.
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Doesn't run smoothly, huh?
Agree. What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Yep, exactly.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
I kinda agree.
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
Doesn't really work on all stuff.
I'm not sure.
Kinda
it's
depends,
every
actually.
service that falls into that.
Yeah.
Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Oh, there's one more new here.
Curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
Yeah, one there. Down there.
I know
Is she from Monster?
the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
There's no pursuing them. I don't think anyone is interested in funeral service until there's actually going to be a funeral. That's a problem.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that what you see this as?
I mean, you said it yourself, right?
Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Ring a bell?
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Oh, okay. So he's searching for a
What
ghost.
I saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
I wonder what business.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor.
I mean, you can prepare. You can tell them that they can prepare their funeral service in advance.
Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people? Or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Exactly.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Alright. It's done. Let's go back. I wonder if there's going to be any battle of this quest. And from the trailer for Hotao, it seems like we're going to deal with Fatui, but I'm not sure if that is actually what we're going to deal with.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. Well,
Who is
Oops.
this Big G anyway?
Yeah.
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wulong Hill.
Okay.
In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
If you're his friend, then doesn't that mean that Big G should be sticking close to you and not other people?
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wulong Hill.
Alright.
But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
Yeah.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever.
He's probably worrying too much, actually.
Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. There
Ah.
was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
But Doesn't seem like they are having any problem at all.
Childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Maybe this guy is the one who got bothered.
Awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me.
Okay, I'm guessing he is the one who got bothered then.
It's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Nah. Not a
Say no
demon.
more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals.
Really?
And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Exactly.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me, I beg you. I'm too young to die.
Ah, there's a cute cat here.
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person.
Yeah, I thought you want some business.
However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations.
What kind of preparation are we
Come with
talking
me, my
about?
trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
I give up. Let's just play along with
I
it.
guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Alright.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Where are we going? Exorcism site. Let's go ahead and drop down.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Huh? Why is that?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
No, I mean Big G.
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them.
So Big G is also not a problem?
Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible.
I mean, to be fair, we did met with some spirits, so I don't know how to tell you that.
And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Yeah, how old are you, Paimon?
Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it.
I mean, Yae Miko kinda did that actually, telling the truth about the guy who got his vision taken, and they thought he was possessed. So I don't know what to say there.
What I can't do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Yeah, I know some bits and
They once
pieces.
fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, Their resentment persevered.
Mm-hmm.
Resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng funeral.
Ah, I see.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated.
I see. Xiao is still affected by it though.
We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
Yeah, I never knew Wangxing had
Say this curse is just
such a
figment of
history.
the imagination. I say it with more certainty than most, but I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop.
Okay,
Oh, you're finally
I
here.
guess we're gonna
Let's
fight
finish our
some
preparations.
monster then.
Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Doing the dirty work again. Yeah, you failed to mention we need to fight.
Right, I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive? Or disarmingly different?
No, you're still weirdo.
Alright, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Activating.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Oh, my sword!
I'm counting on you!
I'm still not really good at using Hu Tao actually. Oopsie. Well, at least we're done.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You've been pranked!
What?
This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real?
Because you're overthinking about it.
Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future.
Yep. On that, I can agree.
Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics.
Are you even sure that he is causing a problem right
We
now?
are done with the matter at hand. Can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Hmm?
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
I mean, to be fair, he did say that they were kids. So, and in his perspective, when he was a kid, so Big G was probably big at that time.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Oh, bring your ghost back to the town?
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Yeah, I didn't expect to encounter him.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
Why can't he though?
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
I don't know. Maybe you can listen to his explanation first.
She pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
Oh, I see.
I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone.
And why can't you go back to Wuwang Hill then?
A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Maybe because he doesn't know the way back, I guess.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
So he... Okay.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Understandable.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
I see.
So, all of this was just because you got lost?
Because a goose got lost.
Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
Paimon, maybe that's just a story that people told.
I can't. It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Oh, probably that's the reason.
That's right, yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they didn't call you Tonji.
I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living. And with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
Oh, you can sense that?
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuwang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But
Okay.
he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
Oh, business opportunity?
Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
Makes sense.
I wouldn't want ordinary fairy folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better.
Okay.
So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
At least Monk is working for the funeral parlor, so it is still acceptable, right?
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan?
Yeah, looks like it.
By keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
With the wind.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Yeah, Monk said that he's an old friend.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
She's much more reasonable than you think, actually.
But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he?
I see. He didn't tell us in detail, though.
If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually come commemorate him or anything.
Paimon, you're being sus. Typical Paimon.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other.
Oh, okay.
His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
I'm guessing you have to cook then.
I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
We do have, I think. I think we still have some.
Appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Are we gonna get a recipe for it?
Deal. Just give us a minute.
We do have it, so let's just continue.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find some.
Yep, we have a bunch of them.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down?
Yep.
When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Okay.
Great. See you later. How did he know about the others?
He probably just a lucky guess. Let's just teleport here.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently.
Yep.
It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Yep.
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong.
Good for you then.
Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless.
Aww.
Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Good for you then.
You must be like super rich.
Seems like it.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Didn't we... The one that we found earlier was Songzi, I guess?
We already saw
Oh, that was Little Wu.
Now we gotta find Songza.
Kind of funny, isn't it? Little Wu is the one who is the big guy, and the big G is the little one.
See, if it's Songzi you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock.
Oh, you're gonna help convince us?
I've got an errand to
Convince
run.
her for
I'll
us?
come find you as soon as I'm done.
Alright. Guess we have to change the time? No? Wait, where is it? Oh, up here. Could I have just used Kazuha just now? Can I climb over here? Okay, nice. Oops. Oh, all of them are here. Surprising.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
I wonder what's the story though. I want to know the detail on how Big G died.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes.
Mm-hmm.
I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I
Oh,
guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock.
okay.
I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
All right,
Seems like you
sure.
already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Let's go then. Where's the warehouse? It's quite bit far actually. Yep. Let's go to the teleporter instead.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Sansa.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Why do I feel like there's going to be a problem? Probably someone stole it or something. Where is it? Over here? Oh, okay. Which one?
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else.
This one?
These look like what Sansa was talking about. Let's head back.
Okay. We need to go upstairs. So let's go over here. Wait, is he okay? So the NPC did really move. Oops. Okay, we got your stuff.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Lantern, a toy, and food.
I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let him know we're doing well.
We will tell him.
One spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us.
We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
You know what, guys? I actually have a lot of lantern. The level for Xiao Lantern, yeah. I wonder if we can still make it actually. I should actually use that whenever I want to just as a ritual for wishing. Hopefully I can remember. See, that's an exclusive item to show that I'm a veteran. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep at least one, just for keep safe. Hey guys.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
They kinda already know about it.
Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
I'm not sure whether you are scared of what's going to happen, or are you excited actually to solve the problem?
Border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur.
Nah, we've seen a lot of stuff already.
Than the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
We'll see about that.
Let's go.
I'm scared. But like Huta says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Alright. Oh, is it a domain? I see.
Wow, what is this place?
Yeah.
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Kind of reminds us a little bit about the domain in for the Adepti. Oh, what is this?
It looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Yep. There you go. Interesting. Better? Oh.
Stabilize.
Probably a bad idea to use this here.
Rain outlines your fate.
Everybody stand back!
This place doesn't feel
Oops.
at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it?
Calm and ceremony.
Paimon's pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Okay.
Let's light it up.
Is there any? I think we have to take from the top and then bring it here, because there's, yeah. What about over here? What if? Now let's go to the top first. Okay, there's something here.
I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Yeah. Okay, so we got one. Oops. We need to go further instead. I think we need to be somewhere. Yep, okay. There you go. That's the other one. Okay. Oh, there's another. Wait, this was the first chest. Okay. Can put them in here. Enemies, I guess. Oops. Nice. Is there anything? Nope. Anything here? Nope. Okay, look, there's a door here. Guessing we have to do something down here first. Is that where we came from? Yeah, I think this is the door that we were on the other side of the door, right? I'm guessing we have to take the other spirit from here. Where is it though? Cannot see. Yeah, but where is the switch? I probably missed something. Hang on. Let me take a look first. Yeah, I don't think we found anything. Let's try going back. Wait, what? It automatically closed. Dang.
We're stuck. The spirits have trapped us.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Carry it through a few. Oh, we need to bring it along. I see. Yay! Okay, so it is the way.
We're stuck. The spirits have trapped us.
don't be daft. You've put my mind
I'm
at
gonna wait for the dialogue. I don't want to mess up anything.
ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Yay, we did it. Oh,
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
ah,
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
maybe there's more.
Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Really? Just like that. We have stamina. Here we do have. Then I can just swim. It's a pity that we don't have the option to swim down and explore. But I guess that's just going to be too much food for viewers to do. But it's actually pretty cool if they can somehow do it though.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
Soon you'll find out
some
there's
new
nothing
music.
special about this place.
Wow. Oh. Just like, okay, this is what the other domain usually looks like. Oh, I see some spirit over there. Oh, there's also spirit over here. Let's take the chest first. Wonder what's gonna happen if we... Okay, it's a dead end. Let's talk to the spirit. Nancy? Why does... The name sounds familiar. Ah, I don't remember too much quest. But her name does sound familiar actually. Wonder from where actually.
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
Why?
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Isn't Hotel with us right now?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time.
So is this the afterlife?
I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Zooming.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I. I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
More.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
Oh, I'm guessing this is like the interspace. I guess this is the border that Huta was talking about. It's like life after death, but the spirit was not ready to move on yet.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
if you guys like to watch Korean drama, then you guys might have watched a drama called Hotel de Luna, and this kind of reminds me of that situation because basically the drama is about a hotel owner that provides a hotel service basically, but not just a usual kind of hotel. Basically they provide the hotel services for spirit who are not ready to move on yet. You guys should see it. It's a really great drama actually. One of my favorite, if not my favorite actually.
Have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
Oh, okay. This is same dialogue then. Oh, children.
Lantern right again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
Oh, memory is here as well.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
Makes sense.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joya and chili chicken every day.
Well, he did achieve that.
That's your wish?
Hey, don't make fun of it.
That's so funny. What's your wish?
Yeah, tell him.
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Well, he kinda did that as well.
If you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Ah.
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Well, they all kinda achieved their dream actually.
That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Yeah. What about you guys?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up.
Mm-hmm.
Have all those wishes really come true?
Yeah, we can prove it to you.
Each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great Xiao lanterns.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other.
What about you, Mung?
Anyway,
What did you dream of?
time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Alright.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't you need to cut the border?
Across the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was once upon a time more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor.
Oh, okay.
During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Yeah. Tell us more.
Not a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning, the less you know, the better.
Well, it's us we're talking about. I'm sure we can handle it.
Think of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Yeah, maybe it's for the
We live in
better.
peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Okay, so we're done. Wait, what about those two? I should have spoken to them, I think. Probably we could have got some context to their situation. Okay, let's just go back outside.
Go! I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that
Farewell.
my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
Oh, what's that? To meet him again?
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner
No thanks.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Right? It's very creepy.
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
What's yours, Mom? And yours as well.
Don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
I wonder what's their dream though. I want to know.
I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Bye.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
That's what moving on is about.
What was the wish you two made?
Yeah.
We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together.
Aww.
That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest. They all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Not exactly though. Just because you are lacking one doesn't mean you are not actually not realizing the dream. You are still meeting with your friends, so I still call that an achievement though. Yeah.
That's right. Also, think about this. everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
Not sure if that is a good way to say it though.
Enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Yep. In a way, that's kind of true.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved.
Huh? Just like that?
This doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Alright. Anything else, Hotel?
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either.
Are we talking about Lumin here?
Keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, thank you.
Stop saying creepy stuff.
How about you summon Signora? Sorry, that's very toxic of me.
You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Yeah, seems like you really enjoy your job.
I have my reasons.
Pretty unexpected actually, because it's a pretty dark occupation.
Reasons?
Yeah. What's the reason then?
We saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living.
I can guess so.
But I've
From-
never seen any of the
from
previous
that one?
directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
That's it? That's your reasoning? Alright. Okay, so we're done then. Let's talk to Meng here. Let's see if he has something to
I
say.
don't plan to ever come back here. I'd like to make the most of this opportunity and stay a bit longer.
Sure, take your
The
time.
director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good. New life awaits me.
Do not dwell on the past. That is correct. Okay, so that was an interesting quest actually. She is a weird and crazy girl. I have to tell you that. So I'm guessing we're done with one already. That was actually not very long, and I'm kind of glad actually. So the next one is gonna be Yalan, which is gonna be on Saturday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, please leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye!